What is the most useless fact you know? The only endorsement Elvis Presley ever did was for a donut shop that he loved. Cookie Monster's real name is Sid. Snakes can get malaria. Michael J. Fox's middle name is Andrew. In WW2, the British trained seagulls to poo on enemy periscopes before realizing that seagulls could not fly far enough out to sea for this to be useful. Bees generate electricity because their wing flapping is so fast. They can use this to tell if a flower has been landed on by another bee already due to its electric charge. Bees are electric-type Pokémon. The Shrek cast didn't meet till the movie was finished. Cockroaches are like us. In a way. When you touch a cockroach, it will go wash itself. Women blink more often than men. Eels actually have two jaws. The first being like a normal jaw. The second being hidden in their throat. The secondary jaw lunges forward when the eel bites down on prey. Bites down on the piece within the mouth and bites a chunk out of it, pulling it down the throat. Think about the alien in the movie Alien. The secondary mini-mouth they use is based off an eel's anatomy. I still have a Windows XP Service Pack 1 acceptable CD key memorized. BCX44G46Y6XBWTV8QKHB2VXJP. If your entire body healed as fast as your tongue, you would starve to death. You'd have to eat around 1,888,000 pieces of paper to reach your daily 2,000 calories. Cows kill more people each year than sharks and alligators combined. A study of 10,000 pugs found the gene pool diversity was only made up from 50. I feel like at this point this is known, but you know that stinging feeling you get in your tongue when eating pineapple? That is because pineapple contains a certain chemical that digests meat. So basically when you eat pineapples they eat you back. There are around 3,500 species of mosquitoes, but only about 100 will bite you. The ones that do bite are female. Females need the blood right before they lay their eggs. As dead bodies decay, they burp or release gases. For this reason, caskets and mausoleums need to be ventilated so that the gas can escape. The word fuck was uttered in The Wolf of Wall Street 569 times. It's written in Canadian law that a passenger can't exit your airplane without a parachute. Elephant pregnancies last 2 years. The types of skin on your butthole and lips are the same. Female hyenas have a 7-inch long clitoris that they give birth through. Turtles can breathe through their buttholes. Edit. Not all of them. Not entirely useless, but the plural of cul-de-sac is culs-de-sac. In 1963, Major League Baseball pitcher Gaylord Perry remarked, "They'll put a man on the moon before I hit a home run." On July 20, 1969, an hour after Neil Armstrong set foot on the surface of the moon, Perry hit his first, and only, home run while playing for the San Francisco Giants. Edit. My first silver, thank you. Am I now a part of a secret club? There are approximately 2 popes per square kilometer in the Vatican City. 80% of German shepherds are dogs. Wild ducks have penises up to 40 centimeters in length. The penis is curly like a pig's tail and can either be turning clockwise or counterclockwise. When a male duck has found a partner, the female duck's internal reproduction organs will automatically start to twist in the same direction as the male's. Like a lock that adjusts to the shape of a key. You will be wondering why. Well, that's because wild ducks are notorious for rape. No species of birds has as many rapes as wild ducks. The matching of the curls of the reproductory organs is a primary defense mechanism for the rapes. Other defense mechanisms include a sperm lock. When unwanted sperm enters the female, she can guide it away from her egg cells. Oh, and there are about 3 female births for every male birth. That's because so many female ducks get killed during these rapes. Ducks are vile. Goofy's original name was Dippy Dog. Polar bear livers contain a deadly level of vitamin A. It's useless because our livers are totally safe for polar bears, and that's likely how things would go if we met. To cook a chicken in one slap, you would have to slap it with a velocity of 1665 meters per second or 3,725 95 miles per hour. Parker Ormond. Sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes underwater, which is longer than dolphins. The longest worm in the world is the Lineus longissimus, and can reach up to 55 meters. Foot tickling for sexual arousal was a tradition in the Muscovite palaces and courts for centuries. Catherine the Great and Anna Ivanovna were ardent participants. Ticklers sang naughty ballads and told lewd stories whilst tickling their ladies' feet, working their mistresses up into an erotic frenzy with which to meet their husbands or partners. Edit. Rip my inbox. In answer to the DMs, yes. My girlfriend loves to hate, hates to love it. And yes, done right it works like magic. The dot over the letter I is called a tittle. Penguins have knees. A strawberry, raspberry, and blue blackberry are not technically part of the berry family. Berry family includes banana, kiwi, pumpkin and avocados. The world has gone mad. Edit. It's the difference between a berry and botanical and culinary terms. Thanks to Maya the velociraptor. The longest ear hair was 7 inches long. If all kangaroos from Australia invaded Uruguay, each Uruguayan would have to fight against approximately 13 kangaroos. My ex-wife is sleeping with at least 5 different men. That relative to its size. The barnacle has the largest dong of any creature. When you have to go to the toilet really bad all of a sudden and then it goes away, your bladder is only filled to 25%. Edit. It should also be noted that I learnt this in first grade when our teacher explained to us why we didn't have a bathroom pass. Reason being, you have a big chance of getting a no. You mostly only get a number 10 to 15 minutes into class. Because we apparently need to plan our toilet visits. The first 1080p video on YouTube was the Muppets singing Bohemian Rhapsody. Tomatoes and potatoes are a type of nightshade. And potato plants make poisonous fruit. Edit. Thank you kind stranger for popping my award cherry. C. The Spanish Inquisition would give an accused person 30 days notice to prove they weren't heretics. Dolphins have sex for pleasure and not just to reproduce. Soaps and detergents are marketing themselves as eco-friendly because now they are phosphate-free, but phosphates have been outlawed in all 50 states since 1994 and the surfactant industry began moving away from the use of phosphate-based soaps in the 50s. A group of baboons are called a congress. The dashes in the middle of the highway, between lanes, are 10 feet long. A butt is a unit of measurement equivalent to 126 gallons. So if you claim that you have a buttload of something, you better have 126 gallons of that something. The biggest desert in the world is Antarctica. The bananas we based artificial banana flavoring on were nearly wiped out by a blight. Which is why artificial banana tastes so different from real bananas. Edit. The Gros Michel banana is alive and well. Just not nearly as common as they were in the first half of the 20th century. Cockroaches like to be touched. All the time. A lot. Male sharks have 2 penises. Edit. Thanks for the silver. I really didn't expect my most upvoted post to be about shark genitals. Percussive maintenance is the name of hitting something till it works. The clouds and bushes in Super Mario Bros. Are the same sprite recolored to save on memory. Otters really like to rape. They rape kid otters, dead otters, alive otters and other male otters. They just really like rape. Ants can't take fall damage because their terminal velocity isn't fast enough to break their exoskeleton. Rubber bands last longer when they're refrigerated. Uncopyrightable is the longest word in the English language that doesn't repeat a letter. Only useful if you really want to annoy the shit out of some people in a game of hangman. Cannibalism is legal in Germany. Armadillos are the only other species besides humans that can carry leprosy. The common European pigeon has 2 long-range bird calls. A 3-note woo-woo-woo that is a bar of 5 quarters. And a 5-note woo-woo-woo-woo-woo that is a bar of 17/8. 22/7 is closer to the actual value of pi than the commonly used 3. 14. Being retired. I rarely need the actual value of pi myself anymore. Polar bears are the only land animal that can't be seen on heat-sensing radar. The medical term for butt crack is intergluteal crease. Thanks Jeremy. The worldwide Speak Like a Pirate Day is on the 19th of September. Koalas have been known to sleep up to 22 hours a day. Left-handed people only represent about 10% of the general human population. Cows can walk upstairs but not downstairs. You will produce enough saliva to fill up 2 swimming pools during your lifetime. The disease for which volcanic ashes enter and infect the lungs is called pneumano-ultramicroscopic silico-volcanoconiosis. Was it a challenge trying to type that on mobile? Absolutely. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like. If you would like to see more content like this in the future, subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified about future videos. Now check out one of these interesting videos.